Welcome back to EA Sports, continuing coverage of the playoffs. I'm James Cebulski. Game 5 set to go between these two teams that have put on a fight so far. You've been waiting for this all day. I've been waiting for this. Cheryl's been waiting for it. Oh, boy. Puck is dropped in this playoff matchup, and I'm expecting fireworks here. Out of midair, he swats it down to the ice. Here they come on the attack. Puck knocked loose after that hit. Kyrie's got it in the offensive zone. Across the line from center. St. Louis tries to break out from their own end. Gets the puck in deep. Los Angeles has it near the wall. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Quick feed to Parayko. Doughty's got the puck now in his own end. Los Angeles on the attack. And he takes a shot. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
That's gloved by Kemper.
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice, but to maintain possession while you're being jostled and shoved around, it's incredible to see the hand-eye coordination and the balance in this sequence to take it to the net.
Los Angeles has the puck. And he takes the pass. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Los Angeles plays it against the boards. Slides it diagonally to Dumoulin. Puck scooped up by Fowler. Schenns into the offensive zone now on the attack. Bats it down out of midair. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Clark. Here's the pass. Puck goes out of play. We got a face-off coming up. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Still scoreless in this one. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. The Blues look to start the transition game. Los Angeles gets a hold of it. Now over to Deneau. Here's a short pass to Dumoulin. Puck sent in deep, and they'll change things up on the back end. Slides it to Bjugstad. Slides the puck over to Torpchenko. The Kings have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Moves the puck along the half wall. There's the whistle. We get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Off the draw, and he ties up his opponent. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Huge steal in his own end. Whacks it into the offensive zone. St. Louis gets a hold of the puck against the boards. Here's a chance behind the net. And that's off a stick. Picked up along the wall by Torpchenko. Takes it to the net. Big save. Puck picked up by Bjugstad. Dished on over to Turcotte. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. And now it's grabbed by Edmondson. The goaltender is quickly off to his bench to get the extra attacker out. Here comes the sentence. The Blues don't like it, but they'll serve two in the penalty box.
Hockey players have to continue to remind themselves, even when they're in a scrum, that they got to fight for body position and move their feet. If they don't, they get caught reaching, and his tripping call is a result of the extension of the arms.
As they step into the face-off circle, let's see if they can take advantage on this power play.
An opportunity here to go up by one on the power play. You know they've worked on this in practice. It's something you do, your repetitions. This is what prepares you to be big in these moments.
Schenns ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. The Kings take possession off the faceoff. Moves it to Kopitar. And he gets in front of that one.
Well, he didn't flamingo there, and if you want to be on a PK, you got to make sure that you get to those shooting lanes hard and fast.
Looks to get the puck over to Kopitar. Gaining momentum up along the side. got the puck along the wall. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. He's got a little jump. Oh, he can't pull the trigger on the play.
Well, it's because he skated himself into no man's land, ran out of real estate, and gets nothing for it.
Think he'd like that one back.
Hemper's made a great save on that last play, taking away a high-danger chance because of his ability to anticipate and know where the shooter's coming from.
Thomas slides into the face-off dot, and they'll continue to try to kill off this penalty. The Blues win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Denied by the goaltender.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
The Blues get a hold of the puck in the open ice. Sends it into the offensive zone. LA's got possession of the puck. Fogel's got it behind his own net. LA's moving it along the wing. Takes a shot. Blocked in traffic. The Kings get a hold of the puck along the boards. Quick pass to Byfield. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. Tries to feed it over to Walker. Oh, and a nice play to free up the puck there. Dumps it in. Los Angeles gets the puck near the boards. The Kings are across the line and into the offensive end. Denied by the goaltender.
I always find in playoffs that it is so difficult to get to the other team's net, right? So whoever defends a slot is going to be victorious. Whoever wins the puck battles and the board battles. It is a physical game, and imposing your will like that hit sends a clear message that you are willing to get to the dirty areas.
Suter's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. And there's a little help from your friends right there from off the wing coming up with the puck. And manages to clear the zone.
Tucker's almost out of the box.
The Kings fire blanks on the power play. We're back to even strength here.
Well, everyone is up. The coach knows exactly what the PK unit... Oh, well, there's going to be a call on that one, James. They score on the delayed penalty, James, so that's going to negate their power play, but looks like they didn't need it. Well, it's going to be a quick release that gets it done here, James, but I'm more impressed with him getting to position. You got to fight to get to those areas. It's tough in there. You pay the price, and because he does, he scores a goal.
The Blues draw first blood here in period number 1.
It's been a bit of a scrappy play going back and forth here, James, but they get up by 1, and got to wonder if it now opens the game up.
Los Angeles wins it. Hammers them into the boards.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
What a steal in his own end. Here he is on the redirect. Somehow knocked away by the goalie on that one.
Goaltenders work so much on their reaction time, and man, this is just a clinic right now as he flashes the glove and makes the save.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. 1-0 the score. And with the two centers tangled up, the winger skates away with it. Puts it in deep. St. Louis takes hold of the puck. Moves it quickly over to Suter. The Blues take it across the blue line. Toropchenko's going to play it to the corner. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Perry. Puck dumped in. St. Louis has possession of it now. Looking for space inside the D zone. Here he is from the slot. And that's blocked from someone in front. Good check, frees the puck up. The Kings take possession in the defensive end. And now he tries to get it across to Byfield. Toss it up in the neutral zone. They dump it in, and the D's going to change it up here. Los Angeles with possession in their own zone. The Blues get a hold of the puck in their own end. LA's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Oh, and he makes the save. I thought he was beaten on that one-timer, but no! Gets the puck in deep. Works it across to Byfield. Los Angeles moves it quickly along the wing. Reaches out and uses the stick. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Neighbors.
St. Louis has been so good shutting down the middle of the ice. They're anticipating the passes and they're closing quickly. And because of that, they're turning pucks over and intercepting them as well.
Looking to make something happen along the boards. Puck grab by Moore. Quick shot. Denied with the glove by Bennington. Past the halfway mark of this period, St. Louis leads it 1-0. Off the face-off, they take the puck. Nice stick save by the goaltender who got a piece of that one to swat it away with the twig.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
Feeds the puck to Kessel. Handles the pass. Shot! And he makes a save there. Scores! And it gets right back to him, and he puts it home.
I really like the effort on this goal, James. He gets the initial shot off, but then he continues towards the net, gets in behind the defenders who can't catch up to the rebound, and he puts it in. With that last goal, you can certainly tell that the coach is not impressed. His team did not start ready and certainly been struggling throughout this game, now down by a few.
The Blues are on cruise control here in period number 1, Cheryl.
Yeah, they've got a 2-goal lead late in this first period. It's exactly the start they wanted to. They've been pressing all game, but they can't get complacent. They've got to continue to push.
And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. Los Angeles has it in the open ice. The Kings played along the wing. Oh, what a hit! You might say they reached the end of the road.
Yeah, certainly, James. And these are the ones that the coach loves. They always say, play on your toes, play assertive. Well, this play displays that, right? Closing quickly, being aggressive, great spacing, line up your check, hammer against the wall.
Los Angeles plays it up ahead. Great defensive effort breaking up the pass. St. Louis plays it along the wing. Feeds it to Kuzmenko. Looks to make a play over to Armia. The Blues scoop it up along the boards. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. And he's knocked off the puck there. Good hit to bump him off the puck. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. St. Louis has it against the half wall. Los Angeles has possession of the puck. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Feeds the puck to Bjugstad. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Quick shot! Turned aside by Kemper. Quick pass across to Kuzmenko. Here they come on the attack. Glove save and an easy one at that.
Binnington's last save has to give this team some momentum. I mean, that's a point-blank chance that he's able to take away. Just very aggressive and assertive in his crease.
Late goings of this period. We've got a 2-0 game here tonight. Offense's own face-off, and he wins the draw. And he's got that one. Picked up along the boards by Neighbors. The Blues carried along the wall. Pass out front. He scores! What a goal!
This is a prime example of seizing your opportunity and executing, because listen, when you're in your own zone, you got to weather the storm. That's exactly what happens here. And they get the opportunity when the puck goes the other way. They capitalize, they execute because of their defense.
Both teams are set. We'll drop the puck here. LA's won it. On the attack along the boards. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on.
Kopitar's the leader of this team, and who do you look to when you're down? You find a way to look to your leaders. They create momentum. Everyone jumps on board. This game is not out of reach yet.
LA's got it behind the net. Shoots it. Scores! Steve Fiala! Kevin Fiala lights it up.
This is the type of player that coaches love, James. Infuses energy throughout the entire lineup. Be hard and heavy on the puck. Be relentless on the forecheck. And then getting rewarded with a goal. Absolutely outstanding.
Here in the late goings of the period, the Kings are trying to get back into this one as they still trail by 2 goals. And off the draw, they pick the puck. Holloway's got it along the wing. And that pass attempt is deflected. Big hit, and that frees up possession. LA's in on the offensive attack now. To the front! Oh, a clutch save! Denies him again!
Binnington's dialed in right now. Just have a look at that last save. I mean, he had to be moving extremely well in his crease to be able to get to position to make that save.
The Kings continue to trail despite multiple scoring opportunities here in the late stages of this first period. St. Louis has the puck in their own end. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. St. Louis will play the puck behind the net. Moves it around along the half wall. Quick feed to Bukestad. Takes the shot. That's gloved by Kemper. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Looks like lineups are set and they're ready to get things back underway. Suter's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. Oh, that has some heat on it. He makes the save. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Kuzmenko.
Game management is everything, and you have to be aware of exactly what that is. And you can't take risks in a game where you're leading. You have to find a way to protect the lead.
St. Louis plays it along the boards. Winding down the final minute of this opening frame. St. Louis gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Taken by Edmondson. Angles it over to Thomas. They put the puck into the offensive end. The Blues have it now. St. Louis moves it ahead. Puck scooped up by Torpchenko. Slides it diagonally to Kopitar. Look out, here they come on the attack. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. There you go, period number 1 is done. We're gonna come back in just a quick moment with period number 2. Stay with us. Welcome back, She's Pounder. I'm Sabalski. You do you, and here comes period number 2. Here we go, middle frame now underway as the puck drops. We've played a period here, Cheryl, and we've had an intermission to collect our thoughts. What do you make of what you've seen?
The Kings are trailing in this game because they're getting caught deep in the offensive zone. They've got to race to position and get on their horse and really elicit some back pressure here. They're giving up way too much off the rush.
We're still in the early stages of this period. St. Louis is enjoying a 3-1 lead to this point. Pass across to Kyrou. Tried to scores, and I think he put this in on his own.
He did, James, and this is so deflating when you put it in on your own and you can just see the body language. He is not happy. Well, the position is tough enough, and then you have these goals that wind up in the back of the net. He deposited it himself, and that's a real tough one to handle. This next shift, this next save, it's huge.
St. Louis has continued to punish in the offensive zone. Wow, what a night they're having.
Yeah, they've certainly established presence in this one, haven't they? Right from puck drop. I mean, they've been first to the puck. They've retrieved it. They've pounded it all over the ice, and it's been like a string on their stick.
Puck moved over to Kempe. Gaining momentum up along the side. Grabbed along the boards by Parayko. Feeds it down low. From point blank! Oh, what a stop by Bennington! LA's been impressive, putting a lot of pucks on net, but they still trail here in the second. Comes in off the wing as both centers were tied up on the draw. Here's a short pass to Shen. Moves the puck. Oh, quick save!
Kemper's really struggled tonight, and the team in front of him as well. They've got to find a way to get back on track. They need to switch the momentum of this game if they want to get back in it.
Along the half wall with the puck. Big-time defensive play. Tries to feed it over to Moore. Los Angeles plays the puck along the boards. And that ricochets off a twig in front. St. Louis has it near the wall. Battling for it along the boards. Moves it to Fowler. Sends it over to Shen. Quick pass to Holloway. Zero fear on this guy's part as he blocks it. Los Angeles gains the zone and on the attack. And that's a great heads-up play by Tucker. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. And a stick break setup. And now he passes up to Kopitar. Fires it on net. And that one's turned away. Thomas plays it along the wall. Feeds it over. Takes a shot. Stopped by the goaltender.
I thought he had it, but they're saying it's a goal now. That's in the net.
Well, he had his eyes on the puck. He tracked it perfectly and got himself set to position, James. I thought he had it. He got a good chunk of it, but he didn't get it all. You can certainly see that the coach is boiling over right now. It's a sense of frustration and anger that his team hasn't put any effort into this game. Listen, it's not just about trailing, but it's about the way they've done it. There's no effort, lackluster performance, and no attention to detail.
The Blues are having one of those nights, Cheryl, that everything that can go right is.
Yeah, it's all going right, James, because they're doing everything right. They've been dominating play in all three zones, and they've been rewarded for it.
Moves it quickly over to Bjugstad. And he sidesteps the check there. Went for the dirty dangle, and it goes sideways.
Bjugstad's close to finding a hole there, and just an extra move. Thought he had a little more time and space than he actually had, and the play dies.
Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Scooped up along the wall by Armia. Battle and pursues for that loose puck along the boards. And that's picked off in the defensive end.
Sometimes when you're losing, you can get caught up over trying here, James, and this is a product of him mismanaging the puck. Sometimes you got to keep it simple and just get the puck going the other way.
Tries to get the puck over to Torchenko. St. Louis plays it against the boards. Here's the pass in front, and that's stopped. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. The Kings have had a lot of things go their way tonight, except for the score in which they trail here in the second. LA's got it in the defensive zone. And a quick little stick whipping comes up with a turnover. Dishes it off. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
There's the whistle, and a much-needed one at that, Cheryl.
Well, everyone takes a breath of fresh air here as they're able to reset as they get chaotic in their own zone. They've lost their coverage. They get the whistle now.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Oh, what a stop on the play! Oh, it's another consecutive save!
Well, he has been under siege. I'm loving his compete level. I mean, he's making consecutive saves one after another.
St. Louis looks to move the puck from their own end. Quick feed to Thomas. Shot! Big time stop! Gets a blocker on it. Slides the puck over. Battle along the wall. Los Angeles gets the puck near the boards. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. LA's looking to break out of their own end. Looking to set up offensively. Whiffs on that. Taken along the wall by Turcotte. St. Louis has possession of it now. Here's a chance to get it out. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. The Blues have been all over them tonight. 5-1 is where we sit. The Kings will start off on the attack after winning the draw.
The pressure's on the defensive side of the puck, but they win it clean, and they have an opportunity right away with a tired group that they're playing against.
And he takes the dish. Gains the zone through center. Slides the puck across to Kempe. LA's on the attack. St. Louis tries to break out from their own end. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. LA's got to find a way to break on through. They've had plenty of shots on net, and yet they trail here in period number 2. The Kings win the faceoff. My goodness, what a save by Bennington. Now he slides it up to Joseph. Looks to pass it to Kopitar. Makes his presence known on the ice. Gains the zone through the middle. Here's a chance. Sends it in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. And the puck's kicked free. And a heads-up kick pass over to his teammate. Here's a short pass to Demoted. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Works it across to Shen. Fires it. Sizzling shot, and he makes the save. Puck picked up by Dumoulin. And he serves it across to Demoted. And that play's broken up. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Oh, look at this. Puts it on net. And he's got the answer for that one. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Demoted. Scrum along the boards. They battle for the puck. Picked up along the wall by Clark. Passed up ahead. Moves it to Clark. Great stretch pass as he connects. Tom save on a howitzer. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Perry. St. Louis gains a hold of possession. Picking up steam in the offensive zone. Parayko's been brought down, and we're going to get a penalty here. And let's see what the definitive call is on the ice. Edmonton's actions pretty evident in the eyes of the officials here for tripping.
Well, you're down a bunch of goals here, James, and really you take a penalty because you're chasing the game and you want to get back into it, but this one's a tough one to take.
The Blues will have a chance to get on the power play for the first time this evening.
First opportunity on the power play in this game, and specialty teams are the difference so many times in a game. Huge for them to set the tone and really get the setup and the looks they're looking for.
Shen's looking to win this draw on this man advantage here. LA's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. With some open space at center. Fires it into the offensive zone. Long pass across the ice. Steps across the blue line. Things starting to get a little physical out there. Big time stop. Los Angeles looks to break out in their own end. Dumps the puck in. The Blues get a hold of the puck along the boards. Buchnevich has got it in the defensive end. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him.
Trying a nifty move when you have good hands. Sometimes it works, sometimes you get denied, and that's what happened there.
Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. Los Angeles has it in the defensive end. Sends it in on the attack. The Blues gain possession along the wall. Thomas moves it into the attacking end. Shot! And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. Forsberg's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Deneau's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty. The Blues win the draw. Scores another one. And listen to these fans now, Cheryl. They don't like it one bit.
Oh, they don't like it, James. It is ugly inside the building. You couldn't get anything going on the ice, and even harder when your own fans are booing. Well, accuracy is everything. The light of day was in that upper part of the net, and he just whistles one by the glove hand.
Has continued to widen the gap here in period number 2.
Yeah, continuing to widen the lead. And when you play with this type of lead, you can look a little bit different, in particular on the offensive zone. You can try different things, but one thing has to stay consistent, the way you attack the net.
Quick pass to Anderson. With possession along the wall. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead.
Pyru's been buzzing out there, James, tonight. I mean, he already has a goal. This is a blowout game. A time to pad the stats.
And now it's grabbed by Kempe. And he makes the easy save. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Sundqvist. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Quick feed to Walker. And that was stopped. Picked up along the boards by Deneau. And he lowers the boom there. LA's got the puck against the half wall. Parayko stick handling in his own zone. Puck grabbed by Broberg. The Blues cross the line and gain the zone. Good battle along the boards for the puck. And he can't hang on after that hit. Here we go, puck's in deep. The Blues have it behind the cage. Long out! Oh, he didn't expect that one.
Yeah, it kind of looks odd, right? I mean, his stick goes flying. He's got to collect it, collect himself, and get back in the play right now, James. That's a tough one, especially when it's unexpected. You got to be ready for anything in this game.
LA's won it, now they'll go on the attack. And that goes off a player. Gains the zone. Here's a shot. Angles it along the blue line. Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Makes the save. Here's a shot. Dustin King with the stop.
That's a fantastic sequence of saves there, James. He was so dialed in, he tracked it perfectly.
And there's a great save by Bennington. Oh, what a close save there!
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing. You gotta know when your opponent's vulnerable.
And both centers glide into the dot as a face-off set to resume. The Blues get a hold of the puck in their own end. Here they come. And now it's over to Neighbors. Here's a shot. We got a stoppage as the puck sails over the glass. The Blues have just absolutely dominated here. Look at the scoreboard. They've dominated in shots as well here late in the second. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. Here's a chance, and he makes the save with ease. Los Angeles takes possession along the wall. Receives the pass. On-man rush. Shot. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Forsberg. He carries the puck up along the wing. Sends it over. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Bennington. And the middle frame almost done. Feeds it on over to Clark. LA's got it in the offensive zone. Throws it in. The Blues have it against the wall. Grabbed along the board by Holloway. St. Louis moves ahead with the puck. Here's a short pass to Shen. Slides the puck across to Anderson. There's the whistle as the play was offside. Thomas has won it here at center. The Blues take it along the wall. Here's a pass down low. Well, there you go. We played 40 minutes. Final chance for the coaches to push their messages home, and we'll see the third period coming up in just a matter of moments. "40 minutes in the books. Big third period coming up for both teams, and we're ready to go. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. All right, partner, what's your take on what you've seen here tonight?
St. Louis has put their opponent in vulnerable positions all game long, James. They've been absolutely dominant in all three zones, and they just need to continue that through the last 20 minutes to be victorious in this one.
Moves the puck across to Fiala. St. Louis has possession of the puck. Taken by Buchnevich. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Makes a move and the puck hops away from him.
Oh, I know what he was trying to do there, James. He thought he had it with that move, but he created some space for himself, but unfortunately loses the handle and it dies on his stick.
Moves the puck inside the offensive zone. Takes the pass. The Kings will play it through the neutral zone. The Blues look to start the transition game. Moves it to Thomas. The Blues looking against the half wall. Byfield's gaining momentum. Puck scooped up by Deneau. Stopped by the goaltender.
Binnington's helping his team with his rebound control and really keeping the puck away from the front of the net and cleaning up the trash.
Moves the pass in front. And that shot's blocked. Sends a pass over. Good use of the body to knock them off the puck. And he passes it up ahead to Fogle. Oh, wow! He's blocking it down!
Wow, this is just taking care of business in your own zone, isn't it? I mean, they got to find a way to get and possess that puck, but for now, he's preventing it from getting to the net.
Loses his balance on the play. Here's a chance in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Passes it over. Fowler's got the puck in his own zone. Here they are on the attack. Grabs the puck. Los Angeles gains a hold of it. Quick pass across to Fogle. Oh, how about that move to shake off the defender? Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. The Kings gain possession in their own end. LA's looking to break out. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Buchnevich. Angles it over to Byfield. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. And he totally whiffs on that one. And it's stopped by the glove. Nice play there. Slides it across to Buchnevich. And now he moves it to Joseph. Takes a shot. And a stop by Forsberg. Slides it diagonally to Folk. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Tries to feed it over to Deneau. The Kings played along the boards. Kessel's moving the puck through his own zone. LA's got control of it now from their own end. Dumps it into the O-zone. The Blues gain control of the puck against the wall. Tries to get it to Joseph. And he takes the feed. He grabs the puck here at the point. Sneaks by the poke check. St. Louis looks to move the puck from their own end. Los Angeles has it near the wall. Picked up along the boards by Folk. And sends it just out of reach. Quick pass to Edmondson. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Works it across to Thomas. Slides it on over to Joseph. Slides the puck to Byfield. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Moves it up through the middle from the right. Moves it quickly over to Deneau. And he makes the save. And that's intercepted by Thomas. Puck picked up by Kessel. Quick pass across to Joseph. Shot with the stop.
Parayko's been dancing with the puck on his stick all night long here. I really feel like he's been a driver of play. He's had multiple good looks on net and finally capitalizes. Love that he didn't get frustrated. Love that he continued to get to the pockets on the ice, and he gets rewarded for it.
Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Scooped up along the wall by Dumoulin. The Kings have it now. Coughs up the puck after that hit. Directs it on over to Broberg. Drives it to the crease. Taken along the wall by Neighbors. Slides it across. And that's a great heads-up play by Clark. Here they come on the attack down the left side. Oh, and some lost momentum as the puck leaves the zone. Moves the puck over to Fiala. LA's got it along the wall. Quick shot. Oh, what a stop on the play.
Binnington's been fantastic in this game. It's the timely big save, and he's a real difference maker, not just between the pipes, but also the message it sends to the entire team. Just a calm, right? Anytime you're defending, you find a way to make that save, and now all of a sudden you're moving the puck north. I think you play differently when you have a guy in the net who's making those kind of saves.
Swoops in and grabs the puck. Scores! And with that, I believe that's his first career playoff goal.
Well, it is, James, and it's going to feel pretty good because there's a lot of question marks around players who can't get it done in the playoffs. cross, and he finds the back of the net. That's going to give him a big confidence boost to send him through the next game. You get these grade A scoring chances nice and tight to the net. You got to find a way to convert on it, but you have to be aware of where the goaltender is. You don't have much time. You have to have quick hands, but you have to find the back of the net when there's not much room.
Los Angeles had to play like this at the outset. To wait till the third period feels a little late, Cheryl.
There's a reason why when the coach draws up plays, they say you have to start with intensity, and they didn't do that all game long, and it's a reason why they're way behind the 8 ball.
Fires it on net. Stones him with the blocker. Here's a shot, and the traffic neutralizes that threat. Shot redirected off one of his own line mates there. They've really got him on their heels here now. That's picked up by the D. Oh, there's a hit on the play. Tiptoes around the poke check. Takes a shot, and he comes up with the glove save. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. From off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers strummed up. Great save by the goaltender, who was in the right place at the right time. Byfield's got the puck. Shot! Denies it in front.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Dumps it in. Los Angeles looks to get things going now with the puck. Directed over to Doughty. From the open ice, they gain the line. Moore's got it against the boards. Takes the feed at the back end. Oh, nice stop with the glove by Bennington.
What a save from point-blank range. I mean, he's in fabulous position, square to the shooter in the slot, and he makes the glove hand save.
Sends it out in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Here they come on the attack down the right side. Takes the feed. Passes the puck over to Sundqvist. Slides it diagonally to Turcotte. Pushes it across to Perry. Fires it. Turned aside with a glove by Binnington. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. St. Louis has won the defensive zone draw. Quick feed to Neighbors. Takes the feed. And that goes off a body. Angles it over to Armia. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. With the stop. Tucker's lugging the puck. Picked up along the wall by Kessel. And the puck's not loose. Oh, and that battle ends. The puck gets loose. Feeds it over. And there's the save. Tries to feed it over to Fogle. Feeds the puck across to Deneau. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Deneau's exploring options with the puck. Penalty coming up. Puck battle along the boards. Whistle blown, stopping the play. Kessel's been given 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Well, this is such an obvious call for the official, undisciplined. Once the arms extend, you're going to get the cross-checking call.
LA's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
They haven't scored yet in the game on the power play, but no need to get frustrated. They all bring a different skill set. It's the reason why they're out there.
The Kings gain possession. And a bad pass, and they'll be forced to start all over again outside the offensive end. Puts it on net, turns him away, makes a save again.
That's an incredible sequence of saves. He is so dialed in, but I gotta say, where are the D-boxing out?
Fialo's got the puck along the wing. Here's a short pass to Kempe. Oh, he'll feel that one. What a block.
Well, he's firing on all cylinders here, getting to that shot lane. He really anticipates the greatest threat on the ice, and he makes sure that he redirects that puck.
Losing the clock. Los Angeles is across the line and on the attack. Works it across to Thomas. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Poked away in the neutral zone. Scoops up the puck and he's in on the breakaway. St. Louis gains possession shorthanded. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. The Kings will get some fresh legs out there as they continue this power play. And now he angles it across to Kuzmenko. Pass in front. And the puck is frozen. We'll get a stoppage in play here.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Schen's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. St. Louis has it in their own end. And they manage to clear it. The Blues moving ahead. Sent into the offensive zone. Los Angeles gains a hold of the puck against the boards. St. Louis has it in the open ice. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone.
Kessel's almost ready to get back on the ice.
St. Louis will try to kill a few seconds off this penalty. Penalty has expired. You got to give the shorthanded unit a lot of credit there.
Nothing like a strong PK to just elevate the team right from the bottom to the top of the roster. This takes hard work, and they certainly showed why they're on that unit.
Quick pass to Joseph. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Moves it quickly over to Joseph. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Almost down to the final minute here in this third. A little dipsy doodle, and he loses possession of the puck.
Well, he's showing off his skill set, trying to make a silky move around the defender, but he gets denied.
Coughs up possession of the puck. The Kings gain control of the puck. And they'll go the other way with it. Great play by Kessel. Moves the puck along the half wall. Grabbed along the boards by Fiala. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Turcotte. Taken down, and the officials caught it. Here comes the call.
Well, the coach is simply wanting an explanation as to why his team keeps getting penalized. And just a reasonable explanation, that's all it takes. It's composed, though.
They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. In close! Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Binnington.
Reaction time is everything when you're a goaltender, and that's what you see from a young age, them working on all of those different drills to help them with these kinds of saves. Just flash the leather and make the save. What a glove hand.
LA's got it in the offensive zone. Beautiful read in the defensive end by Suter. They came, they saw, they conquered. They're moving on to the next round. Oh, what a save in front. There's the final buzzer, and they've done it. They've advanced to the next round with that win. What an impressive performance on the ice tonight. Paying the price, winning the battles, it all paid off here, Cheryl.
Yeah, it really did. And we're always looking at the physical side of the game, but what about the mental or emotional side? I mean, you're playing away, you're on the road, so there's a ton of distractions. So staying focused, keeping that business-like approach, that's what gets them and helps them to move on.
And that'll do it from this one here tonight for all of us at EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. Good night.